Among the so many rights and freedom that heaven has bestowed on humankind is the right to form any opinion of our choice, the right to express any idea of our choice, the right to feel any feeling of our choice, and the right to express the feelings of our choice. Guys, for this reason, it will be presumptuous and uncalled for one person to judge or stipulate another person's opinion or feelings. It is for this reason that whenever an event occurs, the flood, the multitude of opinions that flows, spread across and then weave themselves around that event is not just only a welcome development, but an entitlement that should not be frowned at. Guys, having said that, it is also very important that we understand that in the midst of all these opinions and ideas and feelings and expressions, it is only the person that wears the shoe that knows where it pinches. So, we may soak, we may overflow, we may overwhelm a person with our ideas and opinions. But at the end of the day, it is wise that we allow the person the freedom to act according to his or her own inclination, experience, and challenges. I am taking this tangent of analysis because I want us to listen attentively to what the former queen of Ile-Ife, the ex-wife of the Oni of Ife, Queen Naomi, said. She said, "No woman deserves to be bullied. Walking away from abuse should not take away your fundamental human rights and dignity as a woman." What just happened with the Assistant Commissioner of Police at the AIG office, Zone 17 in Akure, is a pointer to the fact that the system has failed womanhood again. Does it mean that walking away from a relationship means you should commit suicide? Guys, previously before now, she made a public statement saying, "I did my best to endure and make it work. Many times, I smiled through the struggle, but I finally realized I had just one assignment, my son. And when God is done, He is done." For the few of us who don't know who this lady is, Queen Naomi is the ex-wife of the Oni of Ife, the traditional ruler of Ile-Ife, and also the spiritual head of the Yoruba people. Please guys, if I didn't explain this respected position well, correct me in the comment section. This lady woke up one day and left everybody dumbfounded when she announced she is divorcing her husband, the Oni of Ife. She left the wealth, the fame, the glamour, the popularity, the throne and her crown. She left a position that is the envy of so many, and she was hugely criticized for it. And now guys, you've heard her recent statement. It is not my place to judge what she has said, but I feel compelled to make this point clear that no one can determine the reason another person took the decision he took, because you're not in that person's shoe, emotionally, psychologically, and otherwise. It is my heartfelt desire, which you all know, that Edochie should remain in her husband's house. It is also my sincere prayer that Edochie changes his ways and come to the realization that no one is valued for rooting away the support system that has brought him to the top. Guys, having said that, I would also like to make it categorically clear that in a situation where the environment and the dynamics are no more conducive enough for me, Edochie, I will not in any way subscribe to her forcing herself to be in a toxic environment and in a toxic relationship. And I will not support anyone who may try to force her or make her stay in such a relationship just because of a traditional need to maintain a status quo. If Judy Austin has so entrapped you, Edochie, and so blinded him to the point that he may begin to see the wife of his youth as an enemy, and if the dynamics is such that May finds it extremely difficult to exhale and breathe freely the breath of life, the breath of freedom, the breath of grace that God has given to her, I will in no way object to her leaving or divorcing her husband. Because like I said before, it is only the one that wears the shoe that knows where it pinches. Just like when Naomi said, there's no shame, there should be no shame in a woman divorcing her husband if the marriage has become so toxic and dangerous that peace is compromised, good health is compromised, freedom is compromised. Life is too short to sacrifice all these on the altar of an unappreciated love marriage, unappreciated sacrifices, unappreciated devotional commitment to marriage. So guys, even as I and many of us pray for a happy and peaceful reunion of the Edochie family, I will also pray that whatever will be the outcome after the reunion should be something that is healthy, wholesome, peaceful, and joyful for both parties, especially for May Edochie. So, like when Naomi said, the dignity of a woman or a man should not be undermined or compromised because of the person's marital status or because of the person's act of living an abusive and unhealthy relationship. Let us learn to appreciate people for the value, for the worth of their contributions in our lives, for the worth and value of their sacrifices in our lives. Let's not judge with the traditional standard. Let's not judge with the expectations that has come from our traditions and our custom. Let us judge by the reality of the present situation, influencing and motivating and propelling and forcing out decisions and actions that may not be intentionally and originally premeditated. So, as Queen Naomi said, Queen May, your dignity is intact, whether you continue the marriage or you leave the marriage. And I pray your decision be in line with the perfect will of God for you. Let's stop here for now, guys. Please, what do you think? Whatever you think, let me read them in the comment section. State them as raw as they come. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please don't go without subscribing. Join this amazing family by hitting the subscribe button. Press the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate you all, guys, and do have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye-bye.